Alright, what is this? Blame the voters! Blame the voters. Responding to Democrat criticism. Criticism? Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Shoe0nHead channel. I am your host, Shoe0nHead. You may know me on Reddit as generic far-right Fox News bigot. Or perhaps you know me as Commie Mommy.
I mean, she is a mom now, so I mean, it's a half-truth, I suppose. Yeah, Commie Mommy.
You people need help. Anyway,
True.
my last few videos about the election got a lot of attention, as well as brought a lot of new people to the channel. So, everyone say hello to the new people. Please welcome the new people. Please be polite to them. Educate them on what to expect here. Just don't tell them about the
autism
contraption. But not all the attention I got from my election videos was good attention. So I've decided today I am going to respond to those critics. I figured it's been a while since I actually responded to a response that I've gotten on YouTube. It's very old school, very 2012 YouTube. All I need is a rant Sona and I'm set. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to respond to criticism rationally and calmly. I will be reacting to people's reactions of 2 different videos of mine, America is in Shambles and Downfall of the Democrats. If you haven't seen those videos, I will put them down in the description so you have more context. I highly suggest you watch them before you watch this video. Pause this video, go watch them. Don't worry, I will be right here. I've been here for 10 years. Will I be doing this in 10 more years? Will I be a 43-year-old e-girl?
Those two things should not be in the same sentence, but yeah, sure.
I guess we'll wait and see.
Roleplay!
Now, a lot has happened since my last video. It's been like, what, 2 months? That's like 10 years in internet time. There's so much going on in the news, it's honestly hard to keep up. Oh, that reminds me. I have an app for that. Let's quickly get into today's sponsor, a sponsor I've been working with for many years now, Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers an easy and transparent way to read the news from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political bias that helps you understand the full story and make sure you're getting both sides. One of my favorite features of Ground News is the blind spot feature, which shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the political spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here is a story about how a Mississippi senator filed a contraception begins at erection bill that makes it, quote,
Wait, what?
Unlawful for a person to discharge genetic material without the intent to fertilize an embryo.
Wait, so if you pop one and then you beat off and you discharge your anti-gooning act.
An anti-gooner bill. It's an anti-gooner bill. Right away we can see that the story has been covered by 16 sources.
I'm pausing an ad.
40% of it left-wing, only 17% of it right-wing. You could even see who owns these reporting outlets. Ground News also makes it really easy to compare headlines to see how political bias can affect framing. For example, this right-wing headline, President Donald Trump and Melania Trump's 20th wedding anniversary, see the photos. And this left-leaning headline frames the same story like this. President Trump's anniversary shout-out to Melania is loaded with red flags.
The guy was just having his jubilee or whatever it's called and loaded with red flags. I mean, it sells, clearly. That's why they do it.
This feature is so much fun. I am obsessed with it. I have been using Ground News since 2021, and it really helped me see how both sides frame stories so differently. I'm currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the one I use to access all their features. So go to ground.news/shoe, or use the QR code on screen here, or click the link in the video description down below, and subscribe today. I highly suggest checking it out. They're one of my favorite sponsors to work with, because I think what they're doing is extremely important, helping people approach the news in a more balanced way. So take advantage of this discount today, ground.news/shoe, or clicking the link down below. Thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you for not skipping the ad, as always. And now, let's get back to the video.
You're welcome. Pink monster.
So what has happened since my last video? Well,
Melties.
Biden is gone. He is out of office. He has somehow completed a 4-year term, which means, that's right, Dave Rubin has to retire.
If Joe Biden completes a 4-year term, actually completes a 4-year term, I will retire.
It also means, once again, Trump has been inaugurated. And this time, all our favorite characters were there. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos,
What?
Jeff Bezos' wife's tits, Mark Zuckerberg. Frankly, it's
Yeah, when they were staring at her boobies, I thought that was kind of weird, no? Like, there were so many shots of them staring at her boobs. Like, it is not even subtle. They're just like, look at her honkers, bro. And I'm just like, what the frick?
disgusting seeing
Super
billionaires so
weird,
openly
dude.
and brazenly support our government officials. They should be doing it behind the scenes like they've been doing for decades. Ladies and gentlemen, the elites
True.
have officially bent the knee. And it seems with the popular vote came the sudden and long overdue death of woke capitalism. Rest in piss. Although I never
Rest
did
in
get to
piss,
try
DI.
those gay Oreos.
Gay Oreos? Are you shitting me? I had no idea. Gay Oreos.
You don't know what you got till it's gone. The inauguration was a beautiful celebration for Republicans.
This is what DI did? I guess it's not that bad. Oreos are pretty great.
full of joy and whimsy. And a
Gay
complete
cookies.
humiliation ritual for the Democrats. Bye, Joe. Thanks for all the fucking nothing. Your legacy will be having dementia, aiding a genocide, and handing the country over to Donald Trump on a silver platter. Executive order after executive order, pardon after pardon. Trump got to work enacting his mandate
Good
on day
Lord.
one. But even as all this is happening, Trump seems to be on this bizarre side quest to conquer Canada and Greenland. But if
There's no way this actually is gonna happen, right, chat? That's the biggest thing with Trump is anything he says could be a meme or 100% legit, and you won't know until it happens. Imagine, chat, imagine you went through the entire immigration process. You can't see my hands, but like imagine like little hands moving across like the arm or stuff and stuff to move to Canada to escape Trump. The months and even years it could take to talk to the Canadian authorities, and then he annexes it. Absolutely brutal. Surely it's a meme, right, chat? Surely it's a meme, right? Don't clip me.
we're gonna annex Canada
Don't clip
and make
that.
it great again, can we at least get their healthcare without the wait times or the assisted suicide? Can't there just be a normal healthcare system that doesn't put you in debt or offer to kill you if you are in debt? Speaking of healthcare, an Italian-American Tucker Carlson fan from New York murdered a healthcare CEO. And it
Oh yeah, that happened.
wasn't me. His name is Luigi Mangione, and he's
Wait, I just remembered. Yeah, she's Italian American. She's from New York.
currently the most thirsted after man in the world.
Oh my god, the thirst traps.
Ugh, women are
On Chinese TikTok, they love him for some reason. It's insane. They have so many thirst traps of him as well.
so cooked, dude. Why can't they just be normal and make fan cams of the Unabomber like me?
Zero.
Now, I don't condone murder. That's it, I don't condone murder. Murder is bad.
What? She's so unreasonable. How dare she?
But honestly, I don't even know what killing a healthcare CEO even does. It's a job position. The job position will be filled again. The goal should be get rid of
Yeah.
the job position altogether. But it's really depressing that it took this for a conversation about the absolute scam that is the American health insurance system to go mainstream. Lord knows I've been shouting about it for long enough. But you know,
That is such a cute dress. Hold on.
American health insurance system to go mainstream. Lord knows I've
Dude, that dress is so cute. Sells lemonade to pay for brain surgery. This should never happen on the richest country on earth. Based. You know what, based?
been shouting about it for long enough.
Cute
But you know who
dress,
doesn't
cute
need
sign.
healthcare anymore? Jimmy Carter. Because he's dead. He died at the
Bro, I saw a Twitter video of him getting rolled out. I thought it was a corpse. Genuinely, I was scared. I was like, is he gonna be okay? Like, is he gonna pass anytime soon?
ripe age of 100, and I know what you're thinking.
100
Facts.
years.
But at his funeral, we all saw this. He's Hitler! Oh, hey, buddy. I'm sorry, I seem to recall this man scolding the black community for voting for a racist, sexist, fascist. And here...
It's all political theatrics, chat. Political theater, it always has been, chat. That's the core principle of politics. Saying shit you don't actually believe for the purpose of re-election. That's one of the bigger problems with the election side on the political divide, in my opinion. During election cycles, politicians will use extremely inflammatory rhetoric to rile each other up and rile everyone up. And then once the election's over, it's like, it's time to come together. It's time to heal the country, chat. Like, bro, you just spent 8 months demonizing and dragging your political opponent through their supporters through the mud, caking them in shit. You were just attacking their policies and you were trying to assassinate their character. Yep, let's just all come together and heal, guys. It's all peepo glads and ooh-woos and happy smiles and rainbows and sunshines once the winner's decided. It's like calling the enemy team in League slurs for 45 fucking minutes in all chat and then saying GG, well played, it's over. When the game's done. Yeah, like it's such a spit in the face. It's really funny, and now that I think about it like that,
he is chatting it up with that very racist, sexist, fascist. Gee, it's almost like they don't fucking believe it. Like
there it is.
The Biden administration literally just named an aircraft after George W. Bush. George W. Bush. Yeah. The Hitler from
the other side. Exactly. And nobody remembers this because most people that grew up then were kids and they didn't understand what was going on. It's like a memory hole.
Years ago. In 20 years, we're going to have like people a Navy fleet
shit
named after Trump. It's all fake. It's all big fake gay club and we're not in it. At the end of the day, these people would rather see the country burned to the ground than actually help the citizens in it. Literally.
Breaking now at 11, 16 people confirmed dead in the California wildfires. New fears the massive fires will only continue to grow.
There's no water coming out of the fire hydrants.
What do you mean you ran out of water? You're California! You're next to the goddamn Pacific Ocean, for fuck's sake!
Pacific Ocean.
It was getting so bad, people were using almond milk to put out the fire.
This is so aggressively Californian. I don't even know what to say. It's so Californian. Almond milk, yes.
California moment. Thousands of people have lost their homes, lives were destroyed, but thankfully the Biden administration sent $20 billion to rebuild California. That's amazing. Just kidding, that was for Israel. But thankfully,
damn it,
Trump
man.
has frozen foreign aid for 90 days.
Holy!
Except for Israel. How are the Democrats doing since losing to Trump? Are they taking a step back and reevaluating their tactics and their platform? Are they looking for a real populist candidate to put up for 2028? What is their plan?
Oh, cheese and crackers. What? We're doing it again? Let the lady rest, chat. Let her rest.
God damn it. So let's get into these responses I got to my videos, shall we? Okay, I searched Shoe0nHead reaction, and I'm scrolling through these videos, and it's like, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime boy, anime girl, anime.
I'm starting to think I might have contributed to a pandemic, chat. I'm starting to think that I helped in this. Yeah. A little bit called out, a little bit on the nose. Meta creator, I mean, you know, maybe a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anime girl. I feel like I'm scrolling through the porn history of the average Shoe0nHead fan. Oh, by the way, I will link the videos I react to in the description down below, so you can watch the full videos, the full criticism if you want to. But if you do go to any of these people's channels, please be normal in the comments. We are all just people who have different opinions at the end of the day. If you have the urge to call them like a libtard soy boy cuck in the comments, write instead, "You are a fine, distinguished gentleman. Have a wonderful afternoon." See? It's not that hard to control our anger.
This is a 17.5-minute video from a
Oh no.
rich white person.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I had to I saw Destiny's face. Oh no.
It's not that hard to control our anger.
This is a 17.5-minute video from a rich white person talking about how both parties are the exact same.
What a fine, distinguished gentleman. I hope he has a wonderful afternoon.
Who is her main
Chat, what are the odds that 50% of the criticism in this video is calling Shoe a fence sitter? The same shit they do to Asmon, except when it's inconvenient. Let's just get it out of the way, because I know it's going to come up. I don't think fence sitting is bad. I don't. I do it a lot, so obviously I don't think it's bad, but like really, you don't need to have an opinion on every single fucking topic, on every controversy. And people that tell you to do that are fucking retarded. Sometimes I just don't feel convinced by either side of a controversy, and I'm not gonna force myself to pick a side when I don't like either. If I don't like either side, if I don't feel like either side is making a compelling argument that makes me see their viewpoint, I just don't give a shit, and you shouldn't either. Don't conform to political schizos, chat. Be normal. You will be so much happier for it. Once you stop caring, it's amazing.
audience? It's going to be all conservative types. Every single one. Every single one of these centristy people, their audiences are always conservatives. 100% of the
What? What a generalization. That's kind of strong.
time. Every single time. All of them.
Centrist type people. Okay, alright. Destiny has said that Kamala Harris is to the left of him on economics. Kamala Harris. That technically puts Destiny to the right of me on econ. Destiny has opinions that fall to the left and right of where I'm standing. I have opinions that fall to the left and right of where Destiny is standing. So, who is the centrist here? Or is
This is why I hate labels, because once you actually start like arguing and putting things into numbers or defining lines in the sand, which you literally cannot do, it starts becoming like a headache.
centrism when you're a YouTuber who makes fun of both sides? And yeah, sure, sorry lefties and liberals and Democrats in my audience, you don't exist. You're all Republicans now. Take your complimentary Trump hat and liberal tears mug. Also, as a left-wing YouTuber, shouldn't having right-wingers in your audience kind of like be the goal? Who are you making content for if not? Do you just want to preach to a choir? If you want to watch someone who agrees with you 100%, just talk to a fucking mirror. I don't understand this criticism.
Exactly.
I like that there are people with diverse opinions in my audience. It's so freeing. I'm not audience captured. I can say I want to bring back Ronald Reagan from the dead so I can kill him with my bare hands, and the right wing here's in my audience would just be like, haha, she's so funny. It's nice we can listen to alternative viewpoints. I can fix her. Frankly, I know for a fact a lot of left-wing channels would kill for the audience demographic I have. Are you kidding me? How do we reach young men on the right? How do we get young men to listen to us? Skill issue.
It's hard for me to know, bro. I honestly can't tell.
Commie mommy.
I wish I could just get them in a room and get them like shit-faced, and we could just like have a conversation where it's like, do you understand, like, you know that like all your fans are conservative, right? You know that like everything you do is conservative, right? Can you tell that? Are you aware of that?
Okay, first of all, getting drunk with Destiny and having him all up in my face like, you know you're a conservative, right? You know your audience is conservative, right?
horrible.
Sounds like a fucking nightmare. I think I would throw up and cry. This is all especially funny coming from someone like him, who's also constantly called a centrist and a right-winger and a Nazi because he has opinions that fall outside of the left-wing internet bubble.
No, but he doesn't bring those up because it's inconvenient. Again, Asmon has been called a lefty communist because he voted for Bernie Sanders in 2016, but then on the other hand, people have called him a Nazi for having other opinions. Several. It doesn't make any sense, man. He's been called everything. Exactly. That's why you can't take these people seriously.
Like, I have seen people say these exact criticisms of Destiny, that his audience is full of incels and right-wingers. You know, Destiny, at the end of the day, we're not so different, you and I.
People like Tim Pool I know are intentionally lying, 100%. But for somebody like this, like all of the other centrist types that get swept up in the middle that end up just being like mass conservative propagandists, I'm not sure.
What? I'm sorry. Mass conservative propaganda? I am so tired of defending myself like this, though. Frankly, I've seen what makes someone a progressive to these people, so I don't really mind when they call me conservative. I'll take it, Destiny. Conservative, centrist, whatever. Someone did die. One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family. It's one thing to make...
Oh my god. And Destiny watches everything on 2x speed. I'm sorry, this is a nitpick, but holy fuck, I can't stand it.
Fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. The guy didn't have any power. He wasn't a politician. He was just a dude. I don't like...
He wasn't just a dude. He was a guy that was posting a ton of inflammatory shit on his social media, who was at a rally for one of the most inflammatory candidates of all time, but...
A dude wasn't just a dude and deserved to die because he posted inflammatory shit online? My brother in Christ, you do that. I do that. We all do that.
No, you're not allowed to do that, Shoe. Only content creators are allowed to be inflammatory on the internet. If you're not one and you attend a political rally, shitpost online, you deserve to die! Your children deserve to grow up without a father! Good lord. And most importantly, the retards online who do have their inflammatory posts license deserve to shit on your memory, man. It's such a bad take, bro. It's such a bad take. What I find the most hilarious is Destiny will sometimes have the occasional rational thought and say things like, if we could only come to a dialogue with the whole shitface thing and just sit down and have a conversation to get to the bottom of this or X topic or whatever. And then in the next breath he says, but then unironically says a Trump supporter deserves to die. People can't take you seriously. Why would anyone want to sit down with you and have a genuine conversation when at any given time you just have these wildly unmedicated takes? I don't get it. I really don't. I've tried, genuinely. I have.
Done with this one. I'm done. I don't know what I expected. I honestly expected better. I did not expect this. Hopefully the next person is more sane. So let's go. Let's go.
This is called America is in Shambles. I'm excited to see what this is.
Build Back Better? Agenda 47? Let me introduce you to the Shoe New Deal. Bring back the red Pizza Hut cups.
What is this video? Is this just, are we just going to be like, America's in shambles and we're just going to, haha, I'm a shit poster, I don't care because nothing affects me? Right, like it's just like
Bro, this guy's giving me Karen vibes like nothing else. He's mad at a skit instantly. You know, like people, they just can't take a joke. It's just like, you tell a joke at like a barbecue and this guy's instantly, actually, that's not true. If there's anything that's going to make me not take you seriously, it's the monotone, arrogant, holier-than-thou attitude. I can't stand that. This is the kind of person that goes to, like, call you a Nazi for disagreeing with them. Not calling you names, not calling you slurs, literally just for disagreeing with your opinion. Be like, I don't agree with that. And they go, oh my god, Nazi! Absolutely miserable person. I'm sure this guy is going to have the most well thought out and rational thought of well thought out rational criticism of Shoe. I'm sure 100%.
affected memes or something. This is what we're doing.
I love how he's so confused about the concept of an opening skit.
Humor.
I don't understand. Where's the 500 paragraphs of text? I've been very busy, as some of you know now, and as some of you guessed. I have recently had a baby, and as it turns
Whoa.
out, that takes up a lot of your time. And it.
Ugh.
Wait, why did he go ugh? Why did he go ugh? Nearly 40-ass-year-old man. Come on, Jake. Tick-tock. Time to settle down and have some children. Those sperms are drying up. Oh yeah. He's winning. I shit.
Oh yeah, he's winning. Cope?
Bullet just grazed.
That didn't age well. Look, I'ma say it. I'ma say it. Some of my mods are left-leaning, and even they were like, damn, this is not gonna be great. I have left-leaning mods. I have people that are openly left-leaning, and they say it in my chat as well. It's not about like winning or losing. I just don't get it. Cope? Like, okay. What do you mean?
His ear because he turned at the last second to look at some immigration chart. Being racist literally saved his life. There's a lesson in that.
There's a lesson in being racist. Cool, dude. Like, she lampshades that's just a joke. Wink, wink. And then...
Oh my god. Never take this guy to a comedy club. He literally can't handle it. If he went to a black comedian's comedy club, he probably wouldn't laugh at a single joke because he would think he's not allowed to laugh. That's crazy work, chat. That's insane.
And, like, the dumbass f***ing Zoomer Coomer that's in her comments down here does not think she's joking. Thinks she's dog whistling, which she is, and is totally like, yeah, I love being racist. Being racist is good and makes me survive bullets or some shit now.
What the fuck? Oh my god. What? Zoomer Coomer, the comments. I'm schizo posting in my own brain. Dude, get this guy a freaking stat of humor. This guy's insane.
Oh no, I'm going to influence vulnerable Zoomers into believing racism makes them bulletproof. What do you say?
Vulnerable Zoomer. They play League of Legends and Fortnite. They say 15 slurs a day minimum. Grow the fuck up, man.
Saying, bro? The dog whistles. The dog whistles. Call a fucking joke. There's no dog whistle. There's no mask. It's a joke. It's a joke about racism, yes! Somehow knew that roof would be unguarded, laid down and aimed a rifle at the former president without being noticed. This was insane incompetence, or they let it happen.
Oh my god, and now she's doing conspiracy theories? She watches Fox News now all the time. You could see it.
I'm leaning more.
What are you... I'm sorry. I can't. She watches Fox News all the time. I just know it.
Towards the former, because if you look at our bridges and airports.
I have no evidence of her watching Fox News, but I just know it.
Planes, America's
So
in shambles.
funny, dude.
First of all, why the fuck would I watch Fox News? Tucker Carlson isn't on there anymore. Also, I love how he paused before I finished my sentence. Said a thing he thought epically owned me, then unpaused and I continued and said the opposite of what he thought I would say. His fanfiction of me that believes in Fox News conspiracies turned out not to be real. The man is out here fighting ghosts. He's fighting his schizophrenic thoughts. He took too much cough syrup and I appeared in the corner of his room talking about Fox News. People were laughing about how some of the cops protecting Trump were women and like, come on now, that's sexist. They were making these awful memes like this.
And then you just do the sexist joke. You go, that's sexist, but I don't care. You know what you're doing, dude.
Yes, I...
Yep. Not allowed to laugh at a meme. Jokes aren't funny. You're not allowed. What a miserable human being. What? He wants everyone to be as miserable as he is. I promise you, behind closed doors, this guy's more racist and sexist than the people he criticizes. It's always projection. Laughing at a joke doesn't make you racist. Take your medication, man. It's gonna be all right. Pat yourself in the back, man. It's not that deep.
Do know what I am doing. I am making jokes. I am making jokes about sexism and racism. Yes. Again, no mask, no dog whistles. I am blatantly just saying these things. White Women for Harris meeting raised millions, broke Zoom.
Yep.
Oh, but when I want to have a whites-only meeting, I'm called a racist.
Wow, cool, dude. That's a really sick fucking KKK joke you have.
I'm gonna stop pausing. This guy's gonna give me an aneurysm.
There.
This guy isn't even debunking anything. He's just
can't,
like,
bro.
You made a joke.
I'm gonna be beating this horse to death.
And you are in the wrong neighborhood. That doesn't work here. We have fun here, sir.
Boyfriend writes her scripts, that joke confirms it, dude. It's so bad.
A woman making a joke? I bet her boyfriend wrote that. What?
I just said that he's probably more sexist than the person he criticizes, and he literally just did it, bro. This guy's clinically retarded. No cognitive understanding of what he's saying. Yeah, you're right, women can't be funny. Yeah, fuck my wife.
Ow! Sexist much? Dog whistle? Also, kind of a random tangent, but, like, I've gotten this actually unironically in, like, innocent ways. Like, who writes your stuff? Give props to your editor. I write my own stuff. I edit my own stuff. I've been doing it for 10 years. I still use iMovie to edit. I do have an assistant who helps me get sponsorships and edits the sponsor segments. But if I could hire anyone to do anything, it would be to be the person in front of the camera. That is my least favorite part. I love writing. I love editing. I
totally
hate
get
this.
that.
Maybe I'll just pull a Daily Wire one day and do a little switcheroo and replace myself with someone else. I'll just tell Moist Critical to shave his beard. None of you will know the difference.
You know what she should do? Be a VTuber. Yeah, get a VTuber bottle. I'll let you borrow it. No, I'm kidding. I'll help you get one. How about that? We'll make a really pretty one. Yeah, let's do it.
Basically, if I could be a VTuber, I would. And I'd give myself
Are you
skincare
serious?
and big anime titties. Alright, moving on. One of the
Contact me. I will find you a way. I will personally get Akagi to draw you an anime girl. Do it.
bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family. But there were people, like, mocking this, which is insane to me. Like, it's one thing to make fun.
Well, he was a racist, so he caught a bullet for no fucking reason at a hit, like a, Trump rally, right? It's like being upset the Nazi got hit at a Nazi rally, right?
Oh my god, they're all justifying it! A innocent Trump supporter that died.
He's not innocent, actually. He went to a Trump rally, supported Donald Trump publicly.
Am I going insane? I'm crashing out, bro. I'm crashing out.
If you were a better person, you wouldn't be at a Trump rally. You feel me? So,
Bro, if you were a better person, you wouldn't justify the death of someone you disagree with politically. Holy shit, the irony is completely lost. Chat, how does a person end up like this? How do you end up being so brain rotted that you think this way, speak it out loud, and don't see a problem with it? And then you have an entire chat that agrees with it. They're like, yeah, fuck that guy, yeah. Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, he deserved to die. Like, what the fuck, man? I feel like if I said something even remotely like that, my chat would instantly be like, huh, Alana, huh? Huh? What the fuck? Huh? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? Huh? We are in a mental health crisis, I swear.
yeah.
If you were a better person, like me, a person who thinks people who disagree with me should be shot and killed, then this wouldn't have happened. Unreal! Okay, on to the last response
bro.
to this particular video. Let's hope this guy is a little better.
Welcome to America is in Shambles by Shoe0nHead. So Shoe0nHead is a person that exists. If you don't know who Shoe0nHead is, she basically postures herself as a centrist.
I literally call myself a left-wing What? Also, I didn't know they made a
God damn it, man. What's the point of even putting stuff on the internet if people don't actually watch it and then shit on you anyway? I'm starting to think that Asmongold theory is true. When someone posts a thumbnail of one of his videos, the red bar has not been, like, watched at any point. Like, you know the little red bar when it tells you that you watched a video or how far you went into video? Like, it saves your history? It's never, like, red. It's always, like, white. Like, just completely blank. I just can't, man.
Bosch 2. Who is this guy? Alec Gunter. Shoe0nHead's brain dead election analysis.
She used to be buddies with some of the left-leaning people. Used to be in favor of Bernie Sanders, but kind of went full populist.
Bernie is a populist, so this makes no sense. Oh, she used to like Bernie, but now she's more of a populist. What? Are we just equating populism with right-wing now? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, right-wing is definitely not populist, bro. This guy, like, I'm not a political Andy in, like, the slightest. I don't keep up with political news. If you want political Andy stuff, go watch Kirsha. She's so much smarter in that regard for, like, knowing all that information to be able to speak about it with at least, like, a modicum of understanding of what she's saying. I have to, like, research stuff. It's so fucked, man. What are we talking about?
Basically just posturing for her incel followers, right? Her alt-right incel followers.
The shoe simps, or as I like to call them, the SS.
And making them feel smart because she looks at both sides, right? She's a centrist.
Nazi dog whistle. Nazi dog whistle.
First of all, I don't make my audience feel smart. My audience is fucking retarded. They know this. Second of all, why wouldn't you look at both sides? Like, why shouldn't you be criticizing your side, too? Unless you're like a total ideologically cucked hack. You're not that. Right, Alec? Right?
Here's Shoe0nHead. America is in shambles.
My fellow Americans, I regret to inform you that it is that time again. Election time. Every 4 years, we have to deal with this. Are you voting for the red files or the blue files? The red drone strikes or the...
Okay, right off the bat, the red is...
The fact that this guy paused in the middle of a fucking skit where it's just like... I hate having to explain jokes, man. It's so fucking just beyond me. I can't stand it.
Way worse. See, she's like immediately playing the centrist angle, and there's no comparison between the two.
Oh my god.
There it is! Fence sitting bad! You're with me or you're Hitler! My side's pedophiles did a way less kids than your side's pedophiles! I hate it. It's so irritating to listen to. I'm sorry.
Will not know what a bit is? I'm doing both sides bad because I'm a candidate running against Kamala and Trump. Do they not know what a skit is? Hey,
no.
Drone strikes. Dead Palestinians or dead Palestinians? We're tired of it. They should just pick one.
Okay, well, the dead Palestinians thing was pretty true. I'll give her that.
Sexist joke, racist joke, ableist joke. Palestine. There's just no...
Based kettle chips, too. She likes kettle chips.
Way Trump is losing. It would take something like, I don't know, Trump getting shot in the head at a rally in Pennsylvania. Oh god, we're coming up to the Trump rally part.
Oh,
please
god.
be normal, please be normal
Jesus.
about this. One thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. Please give me some hope for left-wing YouTube, please.
The Trump supporter that died, he was most likely a fascist, and I mean, he was at a Trump rally, man. What do you expect? Like, he probably wanted trans people to die.
Probably. He probably had these opinions, so it's okay for him to die. Even if he did, which you don't know, but even if he did, that doesn't mean he should be fucking killed. He's just a fucking guy. He's a guy who can even change his opinions one day. Who knows?
I really try not to pause. I really am.
I know for a fact,
trying.
a shit ton of people in these people's audiences used to be Trump supporters, used to be transphobic or whatever. Every single fucking day I log on and I watched Ben Shapiro and was a Trump supporter, but now I watch ContraPoints and I'm a good person. So back when you were a Trump supporter, these people think it's okay if you got shot. Convenient for them that they were born morally lucky and they came out of the womb as leftists. I'm actually going insane. I'm becoming the Joker. I thought at least one of them would have a normal take on this. But
You have to be born with the exact ideals as the other person, otherwise you cease to exist.
no, behold!
Oh my god.
This is my circus! These are my monkeys!
I think, okay, so let's check the comments real quick. I just want to see. Here's her audience, okay?
Oh no, he's checking comments. Oh no, he's checking comments. No, 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 no!
Having a baby and retiring, Shoe has become a trad wife. The only reason America is in shambles is because Shoe hasn't uploaded a Hell World in 2 years. Kamala, don't come, Trump, I'm gonna come, America. If there's any reason to vote for Kamala, it's just to make Hillary extremely mad is probably the best campaign slogan yet. Okay, they all just seem like memers.
Whew. Okay, good. Woo! Diagnosis memers.
I don't know. I think that Shoe is just kind of a memer. I don't think she's a bad person.
Oh, good. YouTuber Alec Gunter doesn't think I'm a bad person. I must postpone my suicide at once. Okay, this next video people are responding to is the one I made after the election called The Downfall of the Democrats. Let's see what people had to say about this one.
This is gonna be spicy.
Okay, this guy is called Hutch. This fucking title. Shoe0nHead takes an election victory lap? What video did this dude watch? The Shoe0nHead from Earth 2?
I'm telling you, these people don't actually watch the video. There's no way. There's no way!
Hat on foot?
Actually project that Donald Trump will become
just making
the
fun of both
47th
sides, man.
president of the United States.
Do you really think that the Democratic Party is fighting for you? The overwhelming answer is
Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum.
no.
No!
I am so frustrated with this argument because policy can only get you so far. Like, good policy is good and we should do good policy. For sure.
Bro, she just played news clips. Why are you yapping? Hello?
think we should adopt Republican policies.
Wait, what argument? You just watched a montage of Trump winning. Where did I say adopt Republican policies? I haven't even said anything in this video yet. I haven't even appeared on screen.
Dude is like fucking, like, I wish you guys could see my hands. I'm going like, he's shadow boxing, swinging in air, and then clocking himself in the face. This is a dead giveaway that they've likely pre-watched or at a minimum doesn't like Shoe and will disagree with her no matter what she says, regardless of what like she puts on the screen. I'm just beating myself up.
Who are these people responding to? There she goes, hat on foot, making videos talking about adopting Republican policies.
Yeah. I think we should pursue progressive policies. I think we should pursue policies that help working class people across this country. Whatever
this guy, I'm assuming he pre-watched it. She literally talks about populism for a good like 15 minutes, man. Like, no joke.
Term working class means now, because it's so nebulous at this point.
I like that the term working class is now nebulous. Now that they're losing the working class, it's like, pfft, working class. What does that even mean? Is it too late for the Democratic Party, or can they turn this around? Will the Democrats learn from this?
To be clear, in 2016, it was the same discourse. Is this the end of the Democratic Party? Dems in disarray. Are they ever going to recover from this? It's the same discourse every single time.
Okay, but Kamala did historically bad. She did not flip a single county.
And to top it off, everybody is saying that the parties have flipped completely. Right wing, like, Republicans were never the working class party. Did this guy watch the video?
Republican won the popular vote. A Republican. Do you know how rare that is? And all the data shows young people, black people, Latinos, women moving more right. Now, could this be a Trump-only thing? Sure. And as I said in my video, there could be a pendulum swing and we'll get like another Obama after Trump, or the Democrats wake up and actually run a good populist candidate. I don't rule this out, but to pretend this wasn't a particularly bad loss is just straight up delusional. From blaming the American people to blaming Joe Rogan, the Democrats and the media are having a hard time coping with their loss, and
this logic that you can't blame voters for the outcome of elections is insane to me. There's no responsibility on the voters? Like, none whatsoever? Who else?
I think I'm gonna fall out of my chair. I think I'm gonna fall out of my chair. I'm actually stunned. I'm speechless. I feel like I just got hit over the head with a fucking brick. What the fuck do you mean we can't blame the voters? You're supposed to be earning their vote, making them want to vote for you. You can't just call them retarded because they don't like your policies and blame them because they didn't want to vote for you. Oh my god. This is the vote for us, by the way, gang. Vote for us or you're a stupid retard and I hate you and you're dumb and stupid and you're a doo-doo head. It's your fault for being so stupid and then we lost. You better remember how fucking stupid you are in the next election cycle so maybe you get your shit together and vote for the correct candidate next time! My candidate! I can't. I mean, I'm gonna lose my marbles. We're not even halfway. We're barely halfway through the video, man. I'm gonna lose it.
Am I supposed to?
You blame your party that lost. You blame your candidate. Why were the American people more willing to vote for the guy who did January 6th over your candidate full of hope and joy and rainbows and unicorns or whatever? Is it because the voters are just all stupid idiots? Or is there something a little less simple that you just...
It's the first.
Want to avoid talking about? Taking a step back and looking in the mirror is gonna do you real good. Democrats don't have a messaging problem. America has a racism problem. Come
fucking that fucking stupid ass bitch. My god, I just wanna fuck. I'm gonna stop pausing. I'm gonna stop pausing.
Paula ran a flawless campaign in 100 days, and I refuse to let y'all gaslight me into believing anything other than that.
Did she just put up 2 random Twitter users? Do we know who those people are? Who were those people? I don't even know who those. I'm pretty sure they were just random people.
Random Twitter users whose posts went viral. Yes, it's a small sample of the discourse happening.
Yeah, it's voting like by that logic. All celebrities that vote should have their votes count by like 100 times or 1,000 times more than the Joe Schmoes. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like we should start doing that by that logic. Like, my vote, because I have a social media presence, my vote should count for 10 times your guys' votes.
Amongst the people, which is pretty important to show. I know the concept of listening to average everyday people is completely foreign to you, but it is important to show what people are saying about their country's election, not just what politicians and the media are saying.
The Democratic Party, we have to contend with progressives that are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for not being socialist enough, and we have to contend with MAGA, who are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for, you know, eating children and worshiping Satan.
And then you got the weirdos who believe both those things.
Yep.
For people like Shoe0nHead, it's like, okay, it's easy, man. You just don't be woke, don't be feminist, you know, don't root for like black lesbians in Disney shows, and then just.
What the fuck are you even saying? Do you hear the shit coming out of your mouth? I feel like I could drink and start streaming, and I'd make more sense than this.
Just do socialist policies.
All right, back up. I am not delusional. I do not want to implement socialist policies in America because, first of all, I do not trust America to do those correctly. I'm talking about basic, normal, social democratic policies like Norway and Denmark have. Universal paid family leave, universal health care, at least a public option, better transportation like a high-speed rail, better protection.
That's not gonna happen, but I appreciate the sentiment. Small side note.
For workers, higher wages, blah, blah, blah. And yes, no woke shit. Do you know how popular a platform like that would be? You get a candidate up there like that, you're winning all 50 states.
So, I mean, I would love to hear what she suggests besides just, like, elect Bernie Sanders.
Put up a good politician. That is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Someone...
Chat, step 1, don't call the other side Hitler and dehumanize them for disagreeing with you. Just be normal. I don't know. You don't even have to be a good politician. Just don't make everybody except the most radical people in your party hate the ever-living shit out of you. Whoa, man. Just wow. That's all you gotta do. Just be civil. I know, it's crazy. It's insane.
Who actually cares about the working class? Not Bernie Sanders. He's like 100 years old. Someone like Bernie Sanders, sure. Bernie Sanders with more of a spine. Combine Trump and Bernie Sanders. I am committing voter fraud and voting for that man 300 times. I am storming the Capitol for Donald Sanders.
After this, the Democrats...
No, you should have prefaced that with, this is a joke, by the way. I'm not actually going to storm the Capitol because people like this, before that, don't even understand that you're joking. And neither did this guy either.
They're gonna move right in the dumbest ways. They're gonna become like the new neocons, but gay.
I think they will too. And one of the reasons why they're going to do that is because they know people like you are not a reliable voter. You're not.
You are correct. I am not a reliable voter. I will not vote blue no matter who. And guess what? Most of the country is like me. Does that scare you? Good.
It's like people that say everyone that's conservative votes for Trump, man. It's insanity.
Not being a reliable voter is not an excuse for Democrats to not listen to voters like me.
dumb.
If anything, it's the complete opposite. They should be trying to get the votes from people like me. Politicians and parties are not owed your vote. They have to earn it. They have to work for it. And many people thought the Democrats did not work for it. In fact, I don't even think they wanted to win, but that's a whole nother can of worms I don't want to open right now.
Large factions of the
Fair
left
enough.
condescendingly believe that dumb people are the reason Trump won in 2016 and won again in
Please don't say
2024.
yes.
And that
Please don't pause.
Well, I mean, you know.
This is the same guy that listens to The View talking about how women that don't have a university degree are more likely to vote for Trump and therefore they're stupider than their counterparts. I remember that was a big thing after the election and them saying like, oh my god, if you don't have a college degree, well, you might as well just fucking kill yourself. Yeah, like, oh my god, man. Yeah, you have to have a college degree. If you have a trained, if you have a trained job and you didn't go to college and get yourself into debt for $80,000, then well, you're just a fucking dum dum. You should be able to vote. Uneducated white women, they're just so stupid. They shouldn't be allowed to vote. They should repeal the fucking amendment.
Yeah.
Vance, when you win 2028, put me somewhere in communications. Let me run your Twitter account. I'm a millennial too. Nobody will know the difference. Plus, we wear the same amount of eyeliner. Okay, that is enough hutch for one lifetime, thank you. Next, please let the next person be sane. Please save my brain cells. Come majestically galloping in to save us.
Oh, holy shit.
This guy fucked with my Pippo rabbit. Alana, don't. I'm controlling myself, man. No. Wait. This guy called Pippa a Nazi, by the way. Unironically.
I know this lady.
I take back the galloping part.
Can I be real with you guys? People are going to hate me for this one. I stand by the criticisms that I've made of Shoe0nHead, but I will say this. If Shoe had been a respected voice in the Democrat consultancy circles, Kamala might not have lost. I have criticized her so many times for the populist brain rot, but oh boy, if anyone could use populist brain rot driven right into their skulls right now, it would be the Democrats. 28 minutes, and we have 25 minutes till stream ends. And I have to read donos. I don't know about that one, Chief. There's probably stuff in here that I maybe can watch in the future.
Wait, he doesn't even watch the video? Watch the video, coward! This is an official call to the shoe simps. Calling the SS! We attack at dawn. Go tell...
What the hell? This guy's so lazy. Come on. Just watch it.
Vosh to watch the video. This is bullshit. I was clickbaited. On to the next guy. Okay, this guy is called Uninformed Leftist. Let's see if he lives up to his name.
So let's get into this. Shoe0nHead made another video. It's called The Downfall of the Democrats.
Honestly, thank God we didn't have to watch a Vosh react. I think I would have probably lost it. Like, jokes aside, I don't know.
Democrats.
Oh, big congratulations to Tim Walz on being the first white male DEI hire. It didn't f***ing work. The DNC...
Okay, so Tim
Bro, holy shit, why'd you have to pause?
Walz is not the first white male DEI hire. Joe Biden's been a white male DEI hire. George Bush is. Mitt Romney was. Every single fucking president has been a white male DEI hire. Both.
Does this guy not know what DI stands for? He's really living up to his name, huh?
The Democrats and the Republicans realize that America
Obama.
is a white supremacist country, thus we must run white people. So saying that Tim Walz is the first DEI hire is a little bit telling. And what is it telling?
A joke. It's telling a joke.
Well, it's telling that Shoe0nHead, like the topic of race and gender, is very on the front of her mind.
What?
Now listen, do I think it's true that Kamala Harris lost because she's black and she's a woman?
Please say no, please say no, please say no.
Honestly, yes, I do.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, man. It's not like we had a black president and everybody really liked him. He had a really big popular vote or anything. No. He was a really good public speaker and people really liked him because he's charming and stuff. Like, I mean, again, I just can't, bro. Even people that didn't like Obama said that he was charming and had good public speaking. Like, bro. Like, a King of Drone Strikes aside, I'm just saying. What are we talking about?
Obama is black and did phenomenally. Hillary is a woman and won the popular vote. I hate this delusion and this cope that Kamala lost because she's a black woman. No. If she was a white man, would she have maybe won a little more votes? Sure, I'm not denying the existence of racist misogynists. I'm looking at one right now. But enough votes that she would win? Absolutely not.
A district that's 97% Latino went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why?
Misogyny.
It's on the border.
It's
the border
misogyny.
crisis is on their doorstep. And they were begging people to care about it for years. We need to take some lessons.
There's a lot of misogynistic Latino men. There's a lot of misogynistic men in general, but
I'm looking at a bunch right now. Everybody put your fucking hands up where I can see them, you piece of shit. Yep. Fucking knew it. Well, it's racist? Yeah, well, you're caught. Put your hands up. That's right.
Latino men, they're fairly Christian, they're fairly conservative, and misogyny goes hand in hand with those two. So
Latino men are misogynists? Yeah? Is that why
sounds
the
racist.
president of Mexico is a woman and has like an 80% approval rating? Maybe Kamala Harris just fucking sucks. You ever consider that? Maybe going, nothing's gonna change when I'm president, fucking sucks. After the election, a YouTuber I am subscribed to uploaded a video called How the Right is Winning Young Men.
Ugh, I have such mixed feelings about this. I do. Unpopular though it is on the left to give grace to the male loneliness epidemic. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm picking my words carefully so the leftists don't murder me. Don't.
Again, I feel like this person should not have to say that. I don't think they have to be tiptoeing like this, man. Jesus Christ.
Rake me over the coals for this, but I think that I understand.
Oh, I have to pick my words carefully so my own movement doesn't attack me for caring about men's issues. You see the issue?
Shoe0nHead, again, doesn't really offer any analysis. She makes a joke. So essentially, what is her joke? Her joke is that the guy's gay.
What? Huh?
She didn't even say anything about it. She might have mirrored and exaggerated his mannerisms, but that's not even the fucking point. Chat, isn't a factor to understanding a factor to understanding. Hold on, let me pick my words carefully before I say this. if you're stupid, you quite literally cannot understand or grasp sarcasm and humor with, like... I think he's just dumb. Yeah, he's brain rotted or something. There's no way you watched a guy uncomfortably squirm about giving the slightest recognition to a real issue because doing so might get him canceled by his own peers. And go, yes, of course. Shoe0nHead hates the gays. She's making fun of him because he's gay. Zero accountability. Literally zero. It's so shameful. Chat, vote for me, by the way, but don't step out of line with any wrong thinking, because I will, in fact, not have your back, and I will assist in deplatforming you. Such a rotten attitude, bro.
Oh, we're streaming from Earth 2 again. Here comes Hat on Foot hating the gays again. The joke was not about him being gay. There wasn't even a joke. My point was that he's nervous to talk about men's issues in fear of the left attacking him, and it shouldn't be that way.
That's pretty gross from Shoe0nHead. Do I need to spell that out for you? She does this whole, like, gay impression.
Gay impression? That's literally what he fucking sounded like. These people have, like, terminal identity politics brain.
True.
All right, let's just read a few comments.
Oh no, not again. I swear to God, if you guys embarrass me in front of Hassan 2 here, I will turn this video around and we are going home.
Shoe0nHead dropping the hard truth bombs as usual. Bro, at least Bernie Sanders got to say a big I told you so. Okay, that's kind of, I don't know, it gives me a little bit of hope. Democrats forgot they had to be likable. Okay, that's kind of true. You can't hide your monster addiction by putting it in Y class, June. Okay, that's a good point. They will learn nothing and blame everyone. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true.
Okay, he's just agreeing with all the comments. I love that they keep doing this. I love that they keep checking the comments, expecting some, like, terrible shit, and it's just like pee-pee-poo-poo-69 going epic video, mommy.
Call me mommy.
Okay, so that was terrible. Next.
Hi, my name's Anthony Jones. I like to talk about politics and the culture war in the UK and America. Today I'm going to react to Shoe0nHead's most recent video, Downfall of the Democrats, the truth about the
He has a lot of books in the background, chat. Maybe he's smart.
2024 election.
Aw, this guy looks like a wizard. He's like a jolly little garden
RuneScape
gnome. I don't even mean that in a mean
chat.
way. He just looks whimsical, like he's gonna help me on a quest through some enchanted forest. Please be sane and normal, gnome bro. I am running out of hope.
Yeah, Trump objectively is the representative of the working class. Traditionally, it was Latinos, blacks. People would vote for Democrats. Now, it's highly educated people who vote for Democrats and actually working class people who traditionally would vote Democrat have voted for Donald Trump. This is a massive change in the demographics, and people want something different. They don't want the same old. And that's what Kamala Harris represented. And this is essentially why she failed to appeal to voters.
Yes! No bro is normal!
Holy guacamole, we actually got one. I told you the books meant something, chat!
Oh my god, how refreshing. Yes, we're so fucking back, gnome bros. Okay, let's keep listening. Let's not get our hopes up.
Everyone was so sure dangerous, devious, dastardly Donald would never make his way back into the White House to steal democracy. And he did it. With democracy.
Democracy has been bought in America. It really has. The idea that influence is like objective and everyone's informed and it's a level playing field for both sides is simply not true. Democracy implies the voters were informed, they knew what they were voting for, they weren't lied to, they weren't sold misinformation. People are massively misinformed on Donald Trump. They were lied to, they don't believe a lot of the accusations against him. It's more complex. And it is actually very complex.
It's really not that complicated. It's exactly what you said earlier.
Yeah,
Trump offered something, Kamala offered nothing. Whether you agree with the vision or not, Trump had a vision. It's like in 2016 when Hillary Clinton made that America is already great hat. No one wants to fucking hear this. No one...
Yeah, I thought this was so dumb. Why would you ever make this?
Believes that.
You have to give the people a vision.
Right. A lot of them don't believe what the media says about Trump because a lot of them don't trust the media, and I'm gonna be so dead ass. Do you blame them? As a Bernie bro, as a Bernard brethren,
Do you blame them? It's up to the media to prove themselves trustworthy, and in my opinion, they just haven't done that. The mainstream.
They haven't just not proven that they're trustworthy. They've blatantly lied so many times to such a massive degree. And about people with huge influences and huge audiences that are going to expose them. 99% of people in this stream remembered them putting a sickly filter over Joe Rogan when he got COVID to make him look like he's like insane and he's a schizo and he's looking crazy for taking ivermectin or whatever it was, right? It was ivermectin. Yeah. Why in the fuck would you make a lie so blatant? And about something that is so easily disprovable. It makes no sense. And another thing, when he said democracy has been bought, because people are uninformed, I assume he's implying that Trump paid for ads or media that defends him. But didn't they say that, like, Kamala massively outspent him and was even in debt after the election? Like, I feel like I remember reading about that. Like, maybe like, give me like a minute. I need like to look it up. Hold on. Was it like... Give me like 2 seconds, man. Just literally, just 2 seconds. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, here's an article. Hold on. Let's screenshot it for you guys. And boom. And here's a graph from the article. From the Federal Election Commission chat. You can't even say that it's a lie, man. Look. This is from the article. A news report shows the Harris-Walz campaign and its Democratic allies spent nearly $1.4 billion. $1.4 billion on aired political ads in their failed bid to defeat President-elect Trump at spending the 45th president of Republicans by nearly $460 million. And the graph itself, my God. Cumulative campaign contributions compared with 2020. Harris is way the fuck up here. Good golly. Oof. My gosh, cheese and crackers. How do you spend so much? Yeah, I don't know. Good question. Now, just say that maybe he wasn't talking about that. That's valid. I'm just putting the facts down, just in case. You know, like I remember reading that. I don't know if that's what he meant or not. It was a short little out of context clip, but you know what I mean. Sorry about that. I just had to interject. It just kind of nagged me a little bit. So again, I do have to say though at the end here, democracy being bought, if he's saying that, bought by the guy who spent like 30% less on advertising. Like we're talking about like concrete advertising. And then this campaign contribution for Harris were almost double Trump's. It wasn't even close. It's not even close. $2 billion, man. Oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding him, but I genuinely I don't see how the dude who was donated less and spent less bought democracy, but you know, I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Corporate media, liberal and right-wing, does not have a good reputation. Oh my God, that reminds me. I was watching Fox Business the other morning. Don't ask. But holy shit, you think right-wing media online is bad? What the f*** are the boomers watching? Also, Kristi Noem showed up on the TV, and my baby
They're
was
not
like,
watching anything,
Mama.
bro.
Really, bro? Okay, last one. I'm ready. Let's go. This guy is called Dima the Show. Okay, Dima, what do you have for us?
I don't know what to predict here. I've only seen 2 Shoe0nHead videos, and I follow her on Twitter. She hasn't been very active on Twitter recently. I don't know why. I think she got married and had a kid. But either way, from what I remember of her Twitter, it was fairly progressive. Some little, tidbits of, radical, centrist, reactionary stuff a little bit here and there.
I like how just, nobody understands me. America is so terminally left-right brained, dude. You can talk about...
I've said this 1,000 million times. Politics is like team sports. It has been for years. That's why I personally hate it so fucking much. Nobody cares about being right. They only care about winning. Everyone will completely ignore their own party's fuck-ups and blames anything or anyone else, quote-unquote, the voters. There's zero accountability. There's zero shame for hypocrisy. It's a shit show, and it only fosters intellectual dishonesty.
How you want workplace democracy all day. But if you also say something like, I think we should make it harder for children to access porn or something, people are like, oh, I don't know, she's some kind of centrist? What?
Anyway,
is that a centrist opinion? What the fuck? I don't think kids looking at corn is good, man. It's not good for society in general. We already have studies. I mean, I'm going off the kilter, but you. How is that center? What? She's center.
Got a lot of comments on my last video like, wait, you're left wing and you hate the Democrats? Yeah, man.
Okay, so is she coming out as left wing? Just do it.
Yeah, man. That's a pretty common thing. If you were shocked that I'm left-wing, maybe that's a sign you need to take a step back and evaluate some of the preconceived stereotypes you have of people. Not all of us are crazy blue-haired socialists, no. Some of us are crazy brown-haired socialists. But for those like...
Hey, yo!
Ugh, why is he soying out? I hate this. I'm never gonna call myself a socialist again.
For someone like her with such a diverse...
Now he's on her side. He's like, oh my god, she called herself a leftist. That's so hot. That gives me the ick, chat. That does.
Audience, like, who gets, millions and millions of views on her videos. Someone like her with this much reach, with this much of an audience, and say, hey, look at me, I'm a left-wing socialist. I think is good for the cause.
I don't want to be good for the cause. I'm a rebel. I'm not one of you. You don't love me. Sorry, I'm just burned by all the other videos. I'm like an abused cat lashing out at a new adoptive owner. He's out here handing me a treat like pss, 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 and I'm like, let's relax.
So,
she's a cat VTuber.
Fellas, she said she's a socialist. She said she's left-wing. Why do we hate her?
That's such a weird, thing to say. She's one of us. She agrees with us politically. Why do we hate her? I don't...
Just because you said one word makes it so you like her all of a sudden. The labels are the problem. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't... It's so... Why does it have to be a label and it just not me being a good person and having irrational opinions and not calling different sides names? Yeah, you can call people names every once in a while, but when you become a hatred, a ball of literal hatred, like everybody else wants you to be, somehow you're the problem.
No. Maybe I'm a f***ing asshole.
Kamala Harris being, a person of color, is that going to have an effect on some amount of people? Sure it will. Is that why she lost?
Don't say it. Don't say it, please.
I don't think so.
Thank you. Oh my god, the bar is low.
Holy
Young men
shit!
did come out and support Trump, and apparently
we got one!
For the reasons I and many others predicted. We asked young men why they voted for Donald Trump. Here's what they said. What appealed to him about Donald Trump was that his campaign was not coming after us. He was highlighting the American people, which we are. It doesn't matter what color you are, what you may identify as. Since I wasn't excluded, I resonated with it.
See? That is a dumb person. That is a f***ing idiot.
Okay. I'm doing the... Sorry. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing they do. I'm pausing before he finishes his sentence. Let's hear him out.
When you tell a young white guy, hey, you're an oppressor, and because you're white, you have privileges that your black and Hispanic peers didn't have, and you're inherently at fault, or you're guilty for that, which is what a lot of the left wings or Democrats are saying.
You are, as a white person, you do have, systemic privileges that people of color in this country don't have for a variety of reasons. That's just the truth.
Again, this is why, quote unquote, your side lost, man. You can't just tell people they're racist and privileged for the color of their skin and tell them they're gonna get less jobs and make less money and get more criticism for just existing because they're white, man. They will not vote for you. It's just that easy. It's that simple. We just talked about this yesterday when Twitter schizzos were mauling over Aspen saying he's gonna vote for his own self-interest. But somehow he's the devil for that. And no amount of being a retard on Twitter is gonna change that. Sorry.
Right, we're gonna disagree here. Now you will see why. Now you will see why they hate me. The only privilege that exists is class privilege. Poor, working class, middle class white people, poor, working class, middle class black people have the same amount of privilege. None. A rich black person has more privilege than a white poor person. Telling a white college-age man who's struggling to pay off student loans, who can't afford a house, who can't find a job, that he's part of systemic racism and privilege, good f***ing luck.
I'm not racist, we're not misogynistic. I mean,
No, but he has to vote for the people that are saying that he's bad. Yes, of course, naturally.
See, this is, again, I have to say, actually, we all kind of are racist. But that's boring, that's complex, that takes nuance, that takes time, and no one wants to f***ing hear that shit. Of course that's not gonna f***ing resonate. How do you make it resonate? I like, maybe you can make it fun.
Make it...
Racism fun? Play League of Legends. Yes.
Fun? Hey, white people! You're inherently racist! What?
But I don't think there's a way to, you know, put lipstick.
I need more clown show-ossy. Clown-ossy? Clown show-ossy?
On the progressive messaging
chat.
pig. Like, I don't know if we can win
Pussy.
on messaging alone.
Because it's not the messaging. It's not how you are selling the product. It's the product. These guys are being alienated from progressive messaging, not because it's complicated, but because it's stupid and regressive. Young men are tired of being told to pay for the sins of their great-grandfathers. Full stop. That's it. And people aren't just going, systemic racism exists. Like, yeah, maybe that's what you're doing. I don't think you're some kind of, like, woke SJW or whatever. But to pretend like that's the only thing people are doing is kind of a cope. You're in denial. Corporations were literally hiring Robin DiAngelo to give PowerPoint presentations to workers on how to be less white.
Is that real? No shot. No. How to be less white? I know how to be less white. Get a tan. Oh, shut your mouth, chat. Good lord. I can't believe this person said that unironically. How to be less white, and then putting it on a PowerPoint, and then selling it to people, by the way. They make money off of that.
This was a thing that happened. I remember Coca-Cola doing it specifically. Coca-Cola, which, by the way, the CEO of Coca-Cola is now openly praising Trump and, like, hanging out with him. Corpo moment.
Corpos don't give a fuck about you, chat. They care where the money goes.
They really saw the popular vote and were like, later, homos. God, I miss the 90s. I feel like we really had race relations down back then. I don't see color. That worked. That was great. Why did we get rid of that? After the election, one of the only politicians I've seen who is actively trying to understand why people voted the way that they did is AOC. When I met her, I whispered into her ear, take the pronouns out of your bio. And she did. Anyway, after the election, AOC found out that a ton of people voted for her down ballot, but also voted for Trump for president on the same ticket. Curious, she took to her Instagram to ask people why they did that. And these were some of their answers. I feel like Trump and you are both real. It's real simple. Trump and you care for the working class.
Ugh. Trump and you care for the working class. Just complete, diametrically opposed entities. AOC and Donald Trump. Insane, man.
Do you know how many people used to like Bernie Sanders and now vote for Donald Trump, and vice versa?
People just want to get by, man. And like I've said before, social media has rotted everyone's brains to the point that the people that have the most followers get the most traction are the most mentally ill radical retards. The average American just wants to get by. They don't care. They don't really care. They don't care who's in power as long as they get them there. People are also sick of walking on freaking eggshells on numerous topics that get politicized, and it's freaking exhausting. People don't pay enough attention to the never-ending marathon that is, don't get canceled for saying the wrong thing, or even more so, don't get go get clipped out of context for saying the wrong thing. You have to preface these things before you say them. People just want to live their lives without fear of losing their jobs or disagreeing with you politically. And they want to make enough money to buy a house and support a family or fucking have a family. That's it. They're gonna vote for who they think could get them there. It's not that deep, man.
There are so many conservatives I know who used to be Bernie Sanders supporters. Is it because Bernie and Trump are so much alike? No. But their rhetoric, how they spoke, who they spoke to, who they fought for or claimed to fight for, the forgotten man, the American worker. This is populism, and throughout history, populism could be used for good or for evil. And like I said in many of my videos, if you don't understand this, you're never gonna get it. Maybe this is a one-time thing, maybe it's just because of Trump or inflation, or maybe the meme is coming true. Maybe Republicans are the new party of the working class. Democrats—
It's flipped, bro.
That's just so insane, man.
I'm sorry, it's insane, but it's true. I don't know what to tell you. These people are freaking stupid. What? Ugh.
See, this is one reason I don't see why you should blame the voters. Like, obviously the Democratic Party is doing something wrong if blue-collar, working-class people of all races are moving towards the Republican Party. And the Democrats are only gaining with old women and coastal elites. The voters don't see you as the party for the little guy. They see a literal billionaire as the party for the little guy. You are doing something wrong!
I hope the male loneliness epidemic eats you MAGA scum alive. I hope you feel a hole in your soul and feel unloved until your dying day. I hope you rot in your deathbed, wondering why women looked at you like you had rabies your whole life as your eyes closed for the last.
I'm not gonna— What the fuck? To defend this. This is not good or healthy.
Honestly, Gnome Bro and this guy have been pretty reasonable. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not all Democrats are doomed. Maybe there is a chance a Democrat wins 2028. Maybe some really do get it.
Some liberals use the occasion to look down upon the icky dummies who were too stupid to know they shouldn't vote for Trump. Yet
I mean, where's the lie?
So that was that video. That is all I can take. Ladies,
we're trying, man. We're trying. So close, yet so far. Damn it, Chad!
Ladies and gentlemen, they are not sending their best. Despite it all, it was fun doing a reaction video to people's reaction of me. But that is enough of my yapping. Now I want to hear you yap. Do you think Democrats will learn their lesson? Do you think a pendulum swing is going to happen in 2028? If you like this video, please consider donating to me on Patreon, link down below. Or if you want to give a little one-time donation, there's like a little tip jar somewhere here. It really helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys with a new video soon.
Na 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 na. Yay! Thank you, Commie Mommy.
It also means Trump has once again been inaugurated. Inaugurated? Nya?
Yeah! Dude, she'd make a good VTuber, low key. Incarcerated! Oh, good lord, that was hilarious. Holy fuck. Chad, go check her out. Guys, she's fucking funny. Yes! And young arena. Chat, go fucking subscribe right now. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. Our commie mommy e-girl VTuber who voted for Bernie Sanders.